What's up, family? It is award-winning author and world-renowned storyteller Matt D. Talford coming to you with another drive time edition of Matty's Rap. So, in today's short video, I know I should never say that, I'm going to take 5 minutes or less to explain to you what the soul is. 5 minutes or less, I'm going to explain to you the soul. Why am I doing that today? Well, because as the rise or return, if you will, to spirituality on planet Earth continues to increase, we're seeing more and more spirituality and less religion. As that rise or return to spirituality increases, more and more people are questioning their own existence. So, you're hearing questions like, what truly is the soul? And we're seeing a lot of videos that are going in on explaining what the soul is and breaking it down as quickly and sometimes in long form, in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour or longer. So, but I'm going to break it down to you in a way that is so simple, you will never forget it. Let's go. Now, to understand what the soul truly is, it can best be explained by the experience of driving an automobile. Why an automobile? It is very simple. The experience of driving an automobile requires three very important elements. Number one, it requires a vehicle, car, truck, or other, that requires power, which typically comes in the form of a battery and fuel. And then last but not least, it requires a driver. So Matt, how does that describe the essence of what the soul really is? Well, the soul, in that example, is the driver of the vehicle. The vehicle itself is your body. Your two legs, your torso, your two arms, your hands, your feet, 10 toes, 10 fingers, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, all of that good stuff. That is the vehicle, okay? Now, for that vehicle to move, it requires what? Fuel. Fuel, or that fuel, comes in the form of life force energy, okay? Life force energy being, in some explanations or by some explanations, breath, or spirit, or chi, or prana, depending on your culture. All four of those are the same. They serve the same purpose. They animate the body. It's breath. It is spirit. It's also called prana or chi. Life force energy. It's also called life force energy. Now, that breath combined with electricity, which is provided by the heart, combine to create your fuel or your power for your vehicle, which is your car. If you have a car that does not have gas, which is your breath or your spirit, and it doesn't have a battery, which is your heartbeat, which provides your electrical conduction throughout your body, that car doesn't move. It's the same with your body. It is the same with your body. Your body requires a heartbeat and it requires breath to move. Now, but there's one other thing that it requires, and that is a driver. That driver is the soul. The soul is injected into the body. Now, there are different arguments, different schools of thought about that. I'm going to say it happens at conception. Some people beg to differ, but whatever. I'm not going to argue about that. Some people say it happens at conception. Some people say it happens at certain number of weeks into pregnancy or whatever works for you. However, that soul injected into that body that is growing inside another body is the driver of the vehicle that it's sitting in, okay? It is the driver. Now, ultimately, that mother is the driver until that vehicle comes out of the factory with the driver already in it. But anyway, the driver is the soul. You are the soul. If I turn off this car that I'm sitting in and get out of it, that is just like the soul exiting the body. Now, if this vehicle runs out of gas or the battery dies, this vehicle is not moving. It still has a driver in it, but guess what? I'm going to need to call someone, a mechanic, a mobile mechanic, AAA, whatever, to come and either put fuel back into this car so it can continue moving, or, you know, give the battery a charge or whatever so it can go again. We see that same thing happen in emergency situations. That soul is still in there. They've got about 10 minutes to make sure that soul stays in there. It's called the golden 10 minutes or something like that. We learned, or actually it's something called the golden hour. I'm so far away from Army medic school that some of these terms they're all bleeding together or whatever. But anyway, running together. I don't want to say bleeding. Running together. So anyway, that is it, y'all. It is so simple. The soul is the driver of the vehicle. Your body is the vehicle. Your life force, which is the combination of your spirit or breath, or if you want to call it prana or chi, combined with your beating heart, which is the electricity. Some people call it the blood pump, but it is also, it requires an electrical spark to run. If there's no electricity, that heart doesn't move. So that electricity is also called life force, if you want to be honest with you, because the heart beats on its own. So you can't make it beat. You can make your hands move, you can make your legs move, whatever, but that is the same as driving that vehicle. So that is it. If you really want to know what the soul is the driver of the vehicle that looks like you. But you, the body, and the soul are two different things. The soul is an eternal driver. It is an eternal driver. When your vehicle no longer operates, the driver exits and gets another vehicle. Now, there's more to it than that, of course. We have different assignments. We have different reasons that we incarnate for. We have different things that we come here to do. And hopefully you do them and do them without, you know, hopefully you finish it. I don't want to talk about the whole karmic debt thing. I mean, sometimes we pile up karmic debt by doing things that, you know, need to be balanced out. However, that is pretty much it, y'all. That is the soul. That is the essence of the soul. If you want to understand the soul, think about the experience of driving an automobile and you'll have it. The driver of the automobile is the soul. The automobile is the body. The fuel that powers the vehicle is your life force, breath, and the heartbeat. That's it. That's it. Told you I was going to be a short video. I love you guys. Listen, if you're new to my channel and you like being inspired, you like learning, you like being motivated, you like being entertained, I do a little bit of that too. Hit that subscription button and make sure your notification bell is turned on so you'll be notified when I upload new content. And if you're returning, thank you guys so much. You know how I feel about you. You know how I feel about you guys that have been with me since day one. You guys are the fuel for this vehicle called Maddie's Rap, all right? You guys are the fuel for the vehicle called Maddie's Rap. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll end this video like I do them all. Tell somebody you love them and mean it. How do you mean it? You have to show it. Love is an action word, a verb. Now, love is also a noun, a state of being. But when we focus on the verb, the noun always takes care of itself. Show love, express love, and there will be love. I love you guys. Peace.